And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Camavinga. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Rashford. And here's the chance to counter. Rashford charging. It's Rashford! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Driving forward. Now, can they get him away? That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Balde. Oh, that's delightful. He's found the way through. Balde puts up. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Rafinha tries making a foray down the right. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And that was nowhere near his best. De Jong.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's been given away. Cross from... Up he goes! It's hit the upright. And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's picked his way through. He's going all the way. Yamal! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Lewandowski. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Shoots! And he hits the net. They are really really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Well, that has not gone well. Some resolute defending there. Oh, shoot, there's the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Knocks it into space. Crosses it in here. Courtois deals with that nice and simple.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Rashford. Oh, this is a great position. Real chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Rashford. That's a good run down the left. It's a promising position. He is through here. Aims beyond the defence.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.
So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
That looks a good ball through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. Balde. Now it's Rodrigo. That has been cut short.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's gone for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha, and this is Lewandowski. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
They want to be quick to recover this. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Araujo, passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the left. Valverde, the most accurate pass. And this is Lewandowski. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looking for options for movement. Stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Rashford. It's Rashford! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rodrigo is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23, el dorsal 19. Cambio de jugadores.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Kubasi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And Kubasi. Araujo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's got away. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's De Jong.
Chance, surely!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. De Jong. Lewandowski. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this? Balde. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. De Jong. Lopez.
A header!
And that's past the post. Ferran Torres. And he's managed to get free. And he was quick to react. Mendy, and the counter is on. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank, and he's certainly onside here. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's tried one! And that's wide. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, that's fabulous. 5 minutes to add. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And it's Balde. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knows what's coming. A second yellow and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the series.
Has a shot!
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is the last effort of the game. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And already we're underway here. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Koundé. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kamavinga. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Rashford.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Showing good feet. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rafinha. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kubasi.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
He has found a way through. It's run loose here. Pedri. Kamavinga. It's a promising position. That is good strength. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
There's the shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lewandowski. De Jong. Now it's Rashford.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free.
Rashford! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Yamal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
It's a good foot in there. And he's being shifted off it. Kamavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Yamal powering forward here.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, what's he done? Oh, that's ambitious.
Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He's shifting through the gears here. Kamavinga. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rodrigo is onto this. He's on it. Can he get away? Nice interception, well timed. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Pedri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivery.
There's the header!
He's beaten the keeper. This time, surely.
Goal!
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for the run.
Might want to be careful there.
Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Kubasi. And Balde. There will be a throw-in. And here's Dani Olmo. He's got away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. De Jong. No way through there. Camavinga. Now it's Camavinga. Threads one in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
Can he latch on to this? Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Hangs in across. De Jong. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's through here. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. De Jong.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
And he's intervened well there. Koundé and Jamal. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Balde. Stood up well to him there. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it out wide. De Jong. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yamal. He's a shot.
Takes a shot! In, and it's in!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time for
11,
changes
el
on
dorsal
both
18,
sides, actually.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 16. El dorsal
Can he get it through?
23. Se va a
Whatever
realizar un
happens,
cambio de
that's the
jugadores.
kind of movement which raises hope.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Ferran Torres.
He is through here! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
Madrid really could have done without this.
The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Oh, crossbar! He has missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Habrá
There
4
will be
minutos de
4
descuento.
extra minutes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Danny Olmo.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So a Barcelona free kick. Bellingham deals with that comfortably. That pass isn't the best. Ferran Torres. Pedri.
Real chance!
And he's gone looking for safety.
Danger averted for now. That's good play. He's going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's... And that will be it. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances.
Tries from a long way out. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And he's worked it through.
Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Rashford. Rodrigo. The pass is intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Knocks it into space. Yamal. So what can they make of this? Pinches it off him. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he was quick to react. Rafinha. Spread neatly. Yamal.
Oh, sweet feet. And that has left him in a heap.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Madrid already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Eder Militao clears it away. Balde
Played it again.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out towards the flank.
Can he finish?
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That is ended up in no man's land. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Kubasi. De Jong.
That looks a good ball through.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish.
He's one-on-ones. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless, just relentless. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Yamal. No way through, so back it comes. He's dealt with that really well. De Jong! Fantastic from De Jong! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again in double quick time. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Looking to play him in.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the
Big chance!
And it's hoisted clear.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
And here's Lewandowski.
And the finish! He's put it wide.
Five minutes till the break.
And here's Yamal. He is through here. Oh, that's delightful. Yamal! No, that's just wide.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
De Jong. Yamal. Rafinha. And that should get the job done. Nicked it back promptly. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Aims beyond the defence. Climbs up big! Oh, terrific save. And that's another good win of the ball. Pedri. Rafinha. Look at the space here. And the shot! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter.
And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup.
And the shot! Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Cambio de jugadores.
Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make... Great chance! And yes, it's there! That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Now, this could be a chance. Corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance, surely! And he steered it beyond the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. And here comes the corner. Koundé tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Well, that's well spotted. And it's Balde. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice control. Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a throw. Balde. Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Rashford. Pedri. And the shot! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
El dorsal 8.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mbappe. That is good alertness. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's ruffled the... It's Lewandowski! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 18.
And he lines up a cross.
Serán sustituidos
That's good
por
defensive
el dorsal
concentration.
16.
He steps in,
El
and that's
dorsal
the end of that.
23.
And it's
Se va a llevar a
Pedri.
cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Mbappe looking for options for movement. And no, that was never going to make it. Kubasi. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's shifting through the gears here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Jong. Balde. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ah, good steal. He just read it. De Jong. Another throw-in. Rodrigo. Pedri gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. And he welcomes it in.
And a chance! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a key interception. Rudiger. Now who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alexander-Arnold. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Pedri. Pedri ploughing through the middle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. He's got away.
5 minutos de descuento.
Garcia!
And that has faded wide. Opts to play it back.
Chance for a shot!
And that's past the post. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pedri, can he get on the end of this? Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. Bellingham. And it's Rudiger. 5 minutes to add. Ferran Torres. And he skips past his man. Shoots! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. The end of the game. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And it's as friendly as it can.
Great chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Real chance! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's found a way through. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's in a good position here.
Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
He's got full!
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Rafinha. That looks a decent ball. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rashford gets into a good position.
Decent chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Oh, he really got hold of that.
Araujo picks it up from the goal kick. Rashford.
Rashford! Oh, denied at the last.
And we have our very first corner.
Pedri!
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Played out to the left flank. Rashford. And it's De Jong. Oh, such a clever touch.
He's having a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar!
That is a brilliant interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Pedri. Balde. Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Yamal. Yamal powering forward here. Yamal with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Rafinha. Yamal. Rafinha. He has found a way through. Shapes to shoot!
He has done it!
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Barcelona are having a ball here. De Jong. Balde. And it's Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. And he was alert to it.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
En el minuto 44, el dorsal 7.
Still trying to make a game of this.
Great skill, that's nice.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Lewandowski. That is a great pick out. Oh, important interception. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There's a quick free kick. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that could set him on his way. That is good alertness. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And he's had a hit!
Yamal. It's Pedri. Yamal gets a good foot in there. Looking for options for movement. That's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. De Jong. Kubasi. And Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Now that's well seen too. Eder Militao. Now, can they get him away? That looks a cracking ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the pass is intercepted. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he finish? And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
He's gone for goal!
No, that's just wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. That pass has been well intercepted. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Madrid are looking to break at pace.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
Camavinga is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's very neat. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's put his foot right through that one.
He is just caressing the ball.
Can he finish?
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rashford. Bellingham. And that's put paid to a promising move. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Look at the...
Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. He's scored!
Rodrigo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's tried one! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Koundé, Ferran Torres, looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Bellingham, Goulet, Rashford,
He's going for goal!
Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Corner number 2 then.
He gets big! No, it's wide.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Knocks it into space. Ball looks a good one.
There's the shot!
It's fallen kindly here. And that is faded wide. Looking to play him in. Balde. Just 5 minutes left. Can he get it through? And it's been played through.
And the shot!
Ceballos. It's Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Araujo. Kubasi. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Ferran Torres is in a really good position out wide. Dani Olmo. Driving forward, and the shot's on here. Oh, terrible
Chance for a shot! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things...
And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Koundé. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like.
Rodrigo! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Koundé. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Decent chance!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Jong. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Camavinga. Balde promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona could counter here. Great ball if he can get there. And it's just the goalkeeper to beat.
Great chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's in space and looking for options. And here's Lewandowski. Bellingham. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's having a shot! Has another goal! And he's found the net!
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Kubasi. And it's Pedri. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. And Balde. Aims beyond the defence.
He's had a shot!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
De Jong. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rashford in acres of space out.
And he shoots!
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rashford really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Yamal. Bellingham. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
De Jong! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pedri. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. He is through here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Mbappe. Rashford.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's De Jong. Picked out,
And a chance!
it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite.
Yamal is on his own. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid really could have done without this.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
The chance to pull further clear. He has missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo.
That's good play from him.
Can he get it through? Chance! Not the most accurate pass. And here's Yamal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pau Kubasi makes the interception. He's got away. Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rashford knocks it into space. Shot could be on. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead.
El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 16, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 23. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
And he's surging through. Mbappe cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Crosses it in. Defending of the and he's had a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
He slings it in. Eder Militao with the clearance. Strong running down that left flank. That'll be a throw. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ferran Torres tries to play it through. Gets into some space. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eder Militao gets a foot in here. Rudiger. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Engages and forces him off the ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Camavinga, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And that will be it. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Jim, this one always matters. Well, Lewandowski! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real... It's Rashford! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Koundé's cross. Up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And here's Rashford. He has found the way through. Rashford! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha. Kubasi. It's a really well-measured ball. Koundé wins the duel this time. Oh, super find. And that is sent... Shoots! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid could not have chosen a worse moment to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rudiger has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Yamal. He's found a way through. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is one way to stop him. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to play it through. And this is Lewandowski. He's onside. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to...
He's gone for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Goes for the shot!
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Koundé and Jamal wriggles his way through, and that's gone loose.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Jamal, and it's De Jong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he gets rid in a hurry. And how did he not make it 4?
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rashford.
Shot, tries a shot! Brilliant from Rafinha! He's got himself an absolute peach. Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Araujo. Oh no, this does not look good. Rodrigo.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
He's tried one!
Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Rashford.
He's having a go! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Jamal finds himself offside. And there's the end of the first half. And we're off again.
well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Goes for a shot!
And that is a routine catch.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Alexander-Arnold. Balde spots it and intercepts. Pedri. Great ball if he can get there. And it's made its way to...
It's Rashford!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. Mbappe, cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Great work on the overlap. chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Rafinha looking to add to his goal. Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. It's gone for a throw-in. De Jong. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Valverde. He is through here.
Oh, really well played.
Pedri. And Rafinha. That has been cut short. Driving forward. De Jong. And that's been won straight back. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in.
That's going in strongly.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Rudiger has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Camavinga. And the keeper's got it again. Courtois. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Keeper's got his work done.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 23.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Rashford, who's set up one goal so far. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mendy. And it's Camavinga. That's been cut out, well played. Spread out to the left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Balde. Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he shoots! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 16, el dorsal 15.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Pedri. Yamal. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Great vision. He's beaten the line. And the shot! No mistake! And And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any up.
Eder Militao concedes a free kick for that. Eder Militao has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And it's Pedri. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe. Mbappe
Going full tilt down the left.
It's a pretty loose pass.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.